We're in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, back in lockdown. Not feeling overly motivated today, but I'm still going to give it a crack. Apparently I wasn't stretching properly. Hey team, welcome to today's video. I thought I'd continue the theme, or not so much a theme, but the little challenge that I gave myself whilst we're here in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, back in lockdown. And that's doing 5 days of something, some kind of fitness. Now, those of you who don't know, I am a group exercise instructor by trade, as well as a nutritionist and a PT, but hey, I'm a jack of all trades. So I thought I'd do something fitness related and do 5 days of it. Last week I did 5 days of body pump. This week I'm gonna do 5 days of body step. Or step or aerobics, whatever you wanna call it, but there is a step involved. Okay, so we've got day one of, I've done step or step aerobics or body step for 5 days, and this is what it's done. Last week I did body pump and it left me quite firm, toned. Let's see what 5 days of just body step, as well as my 10,000 steps a day, my walk, does for my body. Does it do anything that's physically noticeable? Is my sleep improved, etc, etc. So here is day number one.
The right to the left. Let's go. Right and left. Right and left. Toes down heel.
Let's see how we shake it. See my feet with it.
First day of body step for 5 days is complete. You can see I did get quite the workout. My calories for the workout, 534, and going up. I still got to do the cool down yet. I've done all of the 10 tracks. There's still one more track to do, and that's the cool down. That should take me to around 600 calories. How do I feel after the first day? I feel energetic. Look, to be honest, I'm more motivated and I've got more energy to do cardio. I just feel like I'm built for cardio because I've got a lot more endurance, even though I've got a bigger frame. Day 2 of 5 of I've done step for 5 or body step for 5 days. Not feeling overly motivated today, but I'm still going to give it a crack.
Squat down. All right, repeat it this time. 14 of them. 14.
There you go. We're on the way. You move, single knee side to side or end to end, and with a jump. There it is. Step into your heel. Yeah. Go, lock it out.
Okay, day number 2 is over. I did struggle through that. I don't know why, but I'm just not motivated today, but I pushed through and I got through it. I was not sore from yesterday, even though I did everything as usual, but to be fair, it's not very often that I get sore from step. Even in day 2, I have noticed that I've burnt so many more calories in one single session of step than I would do in pump, but we all know that doing pump, there is a longer calorie burn because your muscles, you're engaging more of your muscles and they need to repair, etc, etc. But you can see I am drenched and it is still streaming off of me. I need to go have a shower, but we got day 3 coming up. Day number 3 of I've done step every day for 5 days. I am feeling more motivated than I was yesterday. And I think it's because I set up my brand new home office situation, it left me feeling accomplished. So I'm ready to do this step today.
And left, right and left. Toes down.
How you doing out there? Good? Alright, great start. Stay loose for your step, back of your step.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're standing, down. Body over. Heels off the floor.
Day 3 is complete. Had a lot more energy than I did yesterday. I'm still not very sore. I increased my plate weight because there's 2 tracks in step that you require weights to do strength. So I increased it to 5 rather than a 2.5. And I did get a lot more burn today. Funnily though, I am not as sweaty as I was yesterday, but I burnt more calories than I did yesterday. 601, which is strange. Okay, day 4 of Step of 5 days is about to begin. I'm feeling very energetic, very motivated. I had a really good night's sleep last night. I am starting to notice, I wouldn't say physical differences. I'm not noticing anything that's in your face that has changed from doing this for 4 days. But I have noticed that my sleep has improved. I know I said that last week with Body Pump, and we all know that regular exercise does help with your sleep patterns and all of that. So it's not like groundbreaking, but personally I have noticed that my sleep has become, the quality of my sleep has improved.
She's fine. Looking good. One more time. Right. 2, 3. Skip back. 1.
What have I learned from 5 days of doing aerobic step workout and only doing aerobic step workout on top of my usual daily walk? Towards the end of my 5th workout of doing step, I seriously noticed the arches of my feet were heavily aching to the point where I actually had to stop during the final peak. So track number 9 of 12, I was doing an older release, so there's an extra track, because it was just hurting too much. And that's from doing all step all week. Because when you think about it, when you do a lot of step, you use a lot of your calves. And if you aren't stretching properly, apparently I wasn't stretching properly, you will start to feel it, and it could become plantar fasciitis or fasciitis, however you pronounce it. I had a lot more energy and motivation mostly to do the step workout. But what I did find the next day, I didn't have the same high as what I did have when I was doing 5 days of pump. Yes, I was sore, I was tired and fatigued, but I still felt like I accomplished something more the day prior versus doing 5 days of step. And I think there's a lot of like psychology, placebo, whatever you want to call it to that, because you do feel the soreness, you feel like that you've done more and you've achieved more, even though you've burnt more calories in that one workout of step, taking away from the fact that you burn more over time doing weights. Would I recommend doing 5 days of step? Of course I would recommend doing 5 days of step, as long as you're stretching properly, like really good calf stretches, quad stretches, hamstrings, glutes, and lower back, because they're all connected and they're all utilized when you're doing a lot of step routines. I didn't notice any physical changes. My weight is still the same, my appetite's the same. My sleep did increase for day 2 and 3, I got better sleep. day 4, however, last night, I was back to normal. It wasn't terrible, it was just back to normal. I didn't, as in, it was broken somewhat throughout the night. Obviously, I think Step is a beneficial program or a beneficial workout because I teach it. Not only is it going to get your heart rate up, it's going to burn some calories, but it's going to get you fit in a fun way. Thanks for watching, team. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Even if you didn't, give it something. But most importantly, keep watching because I'm going to keep on creating.